Hello, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're hearing us from. This one is from Victory Voice TV, where you get all those news that matter to us. Yes, nobody knows what has happened to Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, the silence now is not golden because they have not been allowing the family to assess Nnamdi Kanu and they've not been bringing him out. Who knows if all is well with Mr. Allwell? Danger everywhere, tension everywhere, confusion, because it seems they have dealt with him the way they want to deal with him. They've silenced him finally the way they want. This will bring up tension. I know. You cannot kill DK like that and you will go scot-free. I want to read what the family wrote to Newsline. They said the family of the detained leader of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has again alleged that the Department of State Services, DSS, still shielding him from the family and his lawyers. This is coming a week after the family raised similar allegation. Kanu's younger brother, Prince Emmanuel Kanu, who raised the alarm Thursday, said he went to DSS headquarters Abuja to visit the IPOB leader but was stopped by the secret police from having access to him. Prince Emmanuel, who spoke with Vanguard, said the family was no longer comfortable with the development. He said that the attitude of the DSS was suspicious while raising fresh concern over the state of his deteriorating health. The family wondered why the DSS would brazenly be violating court order, which authorized the family and the Kanu's lawyers to visit him twice a week. Kanu's family said the Nigerian government should be held responsible if anything happened to their son, who is illegally detained against court orders. The Court of Appeal, sitting in Abuja, had earlier in judgment quashed all 15-count charges of treason preferred against Kanu by the federal government. It also ordered the immediate release, declaring that his arrest and extraordinary rendition from Kenya did not follow any known protocol. The court further ordered that Kanu should be returned to either Kenya or Britain, where he was residing before the traveling to this East African country. Similarly, the United Nations Opinion on Human Rights had earlier said that Kanu should be released unconditionally, and those behind this abduction and rendition to Nigeria published. Despite the orders and UN opinion, the federal government has refused to free the pro-Biafra movement leader, as he has remained in a solitary confinement at the DSS headquarters since June 2021. You see what we are saying? That is what they want to do to him. The Southeast governors, they have finally silenced Nnamdi Kanu because they want him to be silenced. That truth he used to say bites their ear so much. It makes them to feel very much uncomfortable. But they don't know that the devil they know is better than the angel they don't know. You don't know silencing Kanu will bring about Fulani oligarchy subduing your region. You don't know it will bring about Islamization agenda given to you by force or by trick, or you will just sign it and it will start. You don't know what Kanu is God is using him to do in Southeast. You people do not know. Until the day they will look for him and they will not see him. That is when you will know that you have lost a prophet. Somebody that taught this region how to do a lot of things. How to understand the steps their enemies are taking against them. How to secure their region so that they will not be taken over by Fulani oligarchy. You see, ndị Igbo si na-eji ọnụ gba nwata, or si na-eji akọgba ya. But you don't know what you have until you lose it. Now, nobody knows the condition of this guy. They are preventing the family from seeing him. For 2 weeks now, they've not allowed anybody to see him, despite court orders to set Nnamdi Kanu free. They refuse to obey their court order. They hold him against their own court. Illegal detention. Everything they are doing in Nigeria is illegal. It's not working. No justice. They are not giving the poor justice. They are not giving freedom fighters justice. But they know how to repent Boko Haram. They will repent Boko Haram and put them in military. They will repent them and put them in police. They will buy them new clothes. They will bath them. They will put them in school and tell you that they have repented them. At the end of the day, those people they repented are the criminals in Nigerian military. They are the ones killing. They are the ones dealing with Benue people. They are the ones, even when you are being attacked and you are calling a soldier to come and help you, he will be looking at you. He will be looking at you, he will not come. Such is what is happening in Nigeria. And I think that is what Southeast region, they prefer those ones to their own illustrious son. Very important personnel. Other regions, they know the importance of Kanu except Nnamdi. But it's a pity. Now, they place bounty on his head. He's down now. Let us see how you will move forward. Move forward, let us see. Iman oji dike na ala ji onwe ya. If you leave dike, you will move. If you hold dike, you will be there. You are keeping yourself. They are still placing bounty on the head of Simon Ekpa because he's replacing Nnamdi Kanu. Doing the same thing Nnamdi Kanu is doing for that same region. They never went to Benue to ask questions. Benue people, how are you faring? Benue people lose hundreds and thousands of people in the hands of Fulani headsmen. Every day they are crying. Blood everywhere. Their heads as if they are not human beings. How Fulani butcher them and use them for anything. They are crying. Nobody is coming to their aid. Government will not say, oh, what is going on? Police will not go. Military will not go. DSS will not go. They will just die in the pool of their blood. You've not asked Benue a question. Go and ask Benue a question. When you ask Benue a question, you will now understand that Nnamdi Kanu is not an ordinary person in Southeast. He set up indigenous security, Eastern Security Network, and that was how kidnapping reduced. Before, it was terrible in the Southeast. They were butchering people house to house, compound to compound. They go to farmlands, they butcher Igbos. That is what was happening before the setting up of ESN. And now the family is crying. What do you think you would do? Or what step do you think the family would take? Ndị Igbo niile, kedu ihe unu ga-eme? Will you keep quiet and your son will die in DSS custody for no just cause? Just because he's a freedom fighter? They now turned him to be the worst criminal in the whole world. Well, that is Nigeria for you. Atụọlụ ọmalụ ọmalụ. Atụọlụ ofeke ofere gaba. We have to know what to do. We have to separate ourselves from Nigeria. The best option for us is our own nation. Because you can see, obviously, you are being hated. Nigeria hates Ndị Igbo with passion. Kure hatred against Ndị Igbo. They hate them, they burn their shops. They hate them, they do a lot. Double taxation here and there. Upon all these things, you prefer slavery to freedom. What do you stand to lose if Biafra comes? Have you ever asked yourself this question? What will I lose if I have my own country? Don't you know in that your country, your businesses will go well? You'll be treated like human being. There will be new governments. There will be new policies and new everything that will thrive. My dear people, let us use our tongue to count our teeth. Enough is enough. And they say a word is enough for the wise. Thank you very much for your time on this channel. God bless you. Please help us to share.